I couldn't stop staring at the boy. 27 years. That's how long ago he had disappeared. Yet he looked exactly like the photograph. Not older, not younger, exactly the same. My heart pounded as I backed away. The boy didn't move, he simply watched me. Then, from somewhere deep within the darkness of floor 16, a loud metallic sound echoed through the hallway. The boy's smile vanished instantly. For the first time, he looked afraid. "You need to leave." "What was that?" His eyes remained fixed on the darkness. "It knows you're here." The sound came again, closer this time, like something dragging metal across concrete. Suddenly, the hallway lights flickered. The boy stepped backward. "You have to go." The elevator doors appeared at the end of the corridor. They hadn't been there a moment ago. I didn't wait. I ran. The doors opened. I jumped inside. The elevator descended immediately. When I reached floor 11, everything seemed normal again. But as the doors opened, something fell from my pocket. A folded piece of paper. I didn't remember picking it up. Slowly, I unfolded it. It was a newspaper clipping, a missing persons report, and at the top was a date. Tomorrow's date. The missing person's photograph hadn't loaded properly. Instead of a face, there was only a black silhouette. The next morning, I skipped school. I couldn't focus on anything except floor 16. I took the newspaper clipping to the local library. The librarian helped me access old archives. Hours passed. Then I found something strange. The building had a history of disappearances. Not one, not two, 12. 12 residents had vanished over the last 30 years. Police investigations never found evidence. No bodies, no suspects, nothing. Every case remained unsolved, but one detail appeared in every report. Each victim had complained about elevator problems days before disappearing. My stomach tightened. I copied all 12 names into a notebook. Then I noticed something odd. Every disappearance occurred exactly 1 year apart. Same month, same week, sometimes even the same day. As if someone was following a schedule, a pattern, a system. When I returned home, I found an envelope beneath my apartment door. No stamp, no sender, only my apartment number. Inside was a single sheet of paper, 12 names. The exact 12 names from my notebook. At the bottom, someone had written, "Number 13 arrives soon." A 13th name had already been added, my name. That night, I couldn't sleep. At 2 a.m., I decided to check the building's security office. The guard often slept during night shifts. I slipped inside unnoticed. Rows of monitors displayed every hallway, every entrance, every elevator. I searched footage from the previous night. Point 11. 11 p.m., the elevator doors opened. I watched myself step inside. The footage looked normal. Then something impossible happened. When the elevator reached floor 15, the camera feed didn't stop. It continued, showing floor 16. My pulse raced. The screen displayed a hallway, a dark hallway. But I wasn't alone. Another person walked behind me, just a few steps away, watching, following. Someone who wasn't visible when I was actually there. I zoomed in. The image became clearer. My blood turned cold. The person looked exactly like me. Same face, same clothes, same haircut, same everything. The copy smiled directly into the camera, then looked straight at me, as if it knew I was watching. The monitor suddenly went black. A message appeared across the screen. STOP searching. The next evening, I decided to investigate one of the missing residents. The most recent victim had lived in apartment 1403. Nobody had moved in since. The apartment remained locked for over a year. I waited until nightfall, then climbed the stairs to the 14th floor. The hallway felt unusually quiet. Apartment 1403 stood at the end. Dust covered the door. I tried the handle. Locked. Just as I expected. Then I noticed something. The Door wasn't fully shut. It was slightly open, only a few centimeters, as if someone had recently entered. I pushed it gently. The apartment was dark, abandoned, covered in dust. But one room looked untouched. A small study. On the desk sat a calendar. The date was circled, the victim's disappearance date. Beside it lay a notebook. I opened it. Most pages contained the same sentence repeated over and over, hundreds of times. Don't let it replace you. My hands trembled. I turned to the final page. The handwriting changed. Messier, more desperate. The last entry read, I can hear myself outside the door. Suddenly, a loud knock echoed from somewhere inside the apartment, not the front door, the bedroom. Slow, deliberate, and impossible, because nobody else should have been there. Then a voice came from the bedroom, a voice identical to mine, and it said, Aarav, I've been waiting for you.